So takes, 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 but then takes. So that pin actually matters a lot, actually. Okay, everyone, we are back with another 10 plus 0 game on the road to 2300. If you're wondering why my rating is lower than the last video, it's because, well, I actually screwed up really badly. I lost a game super quickly that it's honestly not even worth posting about. And now I decided to go play Knight of 3, so we'll see how it goes. He castles, I think Bishop, I think I can just continue. I don't think I want to commit any of my pawns yet. So I think I want to be, I just have this very super flexible structure here. Now I think I might, after he played d5, now I'm thinking about playing c4. Because if I just castle, he could play c5. It's not as good after I've played c4. I think I will play c4. So this seems a natural move. That's usually just how I like to play these positions. Once they commit to d5, then I play c4. But white has tons of flexibility on how they choose to develop. I think I'm just gonna castle. My opponent's playing very quickly, so let's try to keep up. We'll see. He's not threatening e5 or anything. I think I might just play d4. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Knight c3 could also be okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to gain more space. And then play knight c3 next. Or knight d2. Probably knight c3. And now it's like, I don't know what it's like. This bishop is still bad. I don't see any of his ideas. Still controlling the e5 square really well. After knight c3, e5. He could play e5 successfully. He could play it, actually. Takes, takes, takes. Rook takes. Oh, but then I can take like this. No, this. Yeah, like this. Well, maybe I take like this. Maybe I take the c pawn first. Takes. Then takes. But then after this, and I take. He takes. Oh, wait, the d file is also open. The d file is also open now. So my queen would also guard it. Okay. Knight c3 should be fine. Even after e5. I mean, that's what he's preparing too. Like, he's just straight up preparing e5. He might try to prepare a bit more with knight h5. But if knight goes to h5, it's on the edge of the board. I'm not really sure it's that good there. So I expect e5. e5 is kind of the move I expect. I need to play faster. My opponent is playing way faster than me. This is not good. b3. Wow. Kind of tempted. I'm really tempted to just play knight e5 here. I don't think it's actually that good. But it does attack this pawn. It does open up this bishop. If he doesn't take, that seems kind of good for me. And if he does take, maybe I still play f4. Knight e5. I'm still new to knight f3 positions, like readies. So, but it's kind of tempting. Although this is like an English, more so than a ready. But, so my intuition isn't here. But it looks so tempting. I think I will play it. And if it's a bad move, it's a bad move. I guess I can pre-move this. It's a safe pre-move. Interesting. So takes. I have no threats at all. I could play f4 now if I wanted to. f4 now would be kind of interesting. Though he does have a move like knight h5, and he could be preparing. Queen c7 doesn't look that bad. Queen c2 also prepares e4, which could be okay. Queen c2 takes. Here. I think I'm just going to play it. I'm down 5 minutes. I should just start playing moves fast, even if they're not that great. Okay, well, Yeah, we'll play this move. Let's just play rook d1 next, rook 81 next. Start playing moves more quickly. A lot of tension on this d-pawn. My opponent is playing very, very solid. This position is probably about equal, but maybe white has a slight edge just because of this bishop, just because I have more space in the center. But once things start liquidating, might not matter as much. Gotta be careful of X-rays. I think I'm fine though. Okay. Okay, he's doing that. Can't play f4 because of knight e3. And I kind of want to play this move. Do I want to take like this? So takes, 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 but then takes. So that pin actually matters a lot, actually. Something's off about this. Like, very off. Like, I think I can actually take, and go here. Attacking the knight. After knight takes, then I can take like this. And now there's no more pin. I think that's what I'm going to do. And also when I move my knight here, it also attacks this knight as well. I think that's what I'm going to do. It almost tactically doesn't work for him. Maybe I didn't even need to take on d5. I'm not sure. I don't really have too much time to think about it that deeply. And oh, he just immediately takes. Wow. Honestly, was not expecting that. Here's what I'm saying. He's playing decent moves quickly. Let's play this move. I don't think he's going to shut everything down, is he? So I am threatening to do this move. Attacking the queen, attacking his bishop. He's probably going to take. I'm going to take. Now I'm attacking this. I could attack it a second time by going queen e2. But probably not going to do anything crazy here. Queen here. Let's just go queen here. Takes. Yeah, let's go queen here. Still defending this bishop. If these knights moved, then my bishop is still guarded against his bishop. I have half his time, which is not good, but it's okay. I do have connect 4, which means I'm winning. That's a joke. He's kind of hesitating. If he ever does take, now I'm attacking this twice, and his queen's under attack. I don't think I have any great discoveries, though. c5, knight b5. c5, knight b5, queen b8, and he's barely hanging on to this knight. I could maybe even do f4. Honestly, f4 is in the books for me. My king is kind of weak on this diagonal, but I don't think he can exploit it. f4 dislodges the knight, forcing it to go backwards. And then, for example, if we play queen b8, for example, I could play bishop here, making the knight move, play f4, making the knight move backwards, and then this pawn. Oh, it's not hanging because I moved my bishop, actually. Okay, he just decides to take. Oh man, this is so tempting, though. There's got to be ways I win. I think he's going to trade off his bishop. He is. This has got to be okay for me, at least. Kind of probably take with the rook. Knight's hanging. I can take it attacking the queen. Has to move his knight back. I can double up. This is a great position for me. Knight there. That's fine too. Probably want to just take and go here. I want to infiltrate. He has to be very careful with his moves. I might want to go queen d2 next, maybe. Rook d8, I can go takes, and if he takes, I don't really like that much. Because he can always bring his knight back. Here, takes, here. Queen b2 check here. Take, here. Ah, this is annoying, actually. I don't like it. Ah, I hate this. Do I actually take with the pawn? I could take with the pawn if I wanted to. No, I think I'm going to take with the bishop. Wait, if I take with the bishop... Oh, why did I play this move? Queen d2 is not a good move. Why did I... Okay. Sure, you could do that move. Now I can do this, though. This is good for me. I should pre-move this. His queen can go to e5. That's kind of it. Oh yeah, this is great. Oh man, e6 was a blunder by him. That was not a good move by him. He made that in 25 seconds. That was not a good move. Okay, attacking this knight. I'm not afraid of that. Wait, that just blunders. Holy crap, that just blundered. Oh my god, what? That's dude. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, well I'm back to 2205 after I dropped below there for a second for one game. Okay, let's look up what happened in the game. So I felt pretty good with the opening. I mean, this is pretty normal stuff. Okay, yeah, d5, and then I play c4. So pretty normal. d4, knight c3. Is there a better move? Knight d2? I don't understand the difference. What's the difference? What is the difference? Hello? Knight bd2. What is the difference? Hello? Let's say a5, for example. a4. Knight b8. Wow. These computer lines are absolutely insane. I guess the knight on d2 is better because the bishop is open still. And maybe I can play e4 in the future in some cases. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Anyways, maybe knight on d2 is slightly better. Okay, knight e5 was a good move. Okay, makes sense. Like, it just felt like a very good move. The only thing was like, okay, am I getting a bit too overextended with moves like this? And the answer is no, because d5 and, well, the rook on a8. So, like, c takes. Yeah. And you don't have enough time to take on e5. Rook b8, that makes sense. Wow. Knight here, because you're threatening e7. For example, this move. Yeah. Things like this could occur. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Okay. Oh, and you're also threatening this fork, knight c6. Okay, very nice, very nice. Queen c2, wasn't sure what to play. I thought for a minute there, probably a bad use of a minute since I'm down on time already. e3, well, I thought about it. I just didn't think it was that good. e6, so just play it slow. I'm supposed to play it very, very slow. Wow, I can even go f4 in a lot of cases too. That's cool. I didn't think about this. I didn't think about e3 and then f4. c5, queen e2. Oh, c5, queen e2. This is very, very slow. a6. g4. Wow. 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 Okay, this is a very cool way to play. I was like, okay, I'm going to play for e4. I thought this was a very natural way to play. And when the position was transforming, I was a bit concerned. Like, did I blunder in this position? I thought for another minute here. Oh my god, I'm so bad with time. I thought for another minute here. But I think I figured it out that it was okay for me, which I'm very happy about. And actually, where was it? Oh, that was the best move. Okay. I actually thought he would go for some tricks. Like, this was one thing things I was calculating. Because here, and then if I go takes, then there would be a blunder because I thought he could take. And if I take, then he could take. And this is one of the things I was thinking about. And I was like, oh man, I just lose the game. But instead, well, apparently if he does take here, I don't have to worry about it. I have this crazy move, e6. Wow. And queen e2. Wow. This is crazy. Because here I have f4 probably. No, knight b5. Also good. Wow, that's an amazing... e6 is an amazing move. I'm not sure if I would have found that. Probably if takes, I would have played rook d1 probably, which is much more natural. Anyways, play queen e2. That was a good move. And the position's transformed, which is great. Yeah, he has to take. He can't not take. Like, what, queen b8? f1. Like, this is just not a pleasant position for him. Knight c6. Yeah, not pleasant at all. But it's not so easy. It's not so easy. b4. Yeah, the position is still going to take a lot more work, but yeah, white should definitely be very, very good here. I mean, look how all the pieces are jammed. But instead, okay, so I didn't, so he did take, which was a good move for him. C takes d5 was better? Really? Really? Oh boy, queen c2. Rook d2. Queen f5. Very interesting maneuvers. And we're once again playing it very, very slowly. The best engine move is h4. Very, very slow. Wow. Very slow. That's amazing. Okay, but instead... Oh, let me go back to where my position was. I took with the rook instead, which I thought made a lot of sense because I'm doubling and maybe even tripling. But he plays knight c6, which is a great move for him. And apparently the best move for me was rook d3. That's ridiculous. It doesn't want me to double. It just wants me to play super slow. Okay, the computer doesn't understand it. But yeah, I think black is out of most of their danger. Queen e3 was the best, apparently. Oh my gosh, it's doing this again. Yeah. Yeah, queen e3 was apparently better. Because h5, h4, king g8. I don't know. I don't know. Looks like we're playing this position very slowly. And yeah, play rook d7. Not the best move. What's the best move? Queen c3, e5, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, knight takes. Yeah, I guess so. I guess the bishop is very good. Yeah, that makes sense. But instead I infiltrate. And yeah, he just blunders. I mean, he made that move in like 1 second. Like literally 1 second. So, I get a little bit lucky. But I definitely was trying. I was applying pressure, and I had a good position. But these positions are very slow and hard to play for both sides, honestly. So cool. Well, I pulled the win there. Hopefully, you guys learned something. I definitely feel like I learned a lot, especially that 95 move. Like that move was good, and even though my center after e4 was like kind of shaky, it still worked out in my favor. But hey, I'll see you guys in the next one.